Alright, well, welcome back, guys. It is Sunday, and we are still working on the tractor yet, but we are this close to being done. Right, so we got our clean sweep control box up here, mounted up into here. We got our half switch disconnect, so when you switch it one way, half the planter will shut off. Then you flip the other way, the other half will shut off, and then right in the middle, the whole planter's planting. And everything is all hooked up the way that it should be. And so now we gotta mount this big monitor up there. First, I gotta put this bracket on, because this bracket's gonna come on. It's gonna sit like that, and then the monitor will go into the sides. Alright, so I think all this stuff is actually done. I think this tractor is now ready to go plant. So we got the computer track monitor up in here. Just got that all mounted up. It's just an angled piece here, so that's where you mount your U-bolts. And then there's just one bolt hole right through here. There's one bolt hole on this actual bracket piece that this mounts on. You line it up, put the bolt through, tighten it, bracket's on. Put the monitor up on the bracket, tighten these two little guys up, and then that's literally it. I think we are all set to move it, I believe now. So all electronic stuff is now out of the 2294, so that tractor, it's officially retired from its planting duties, and now this is the new planting tractor. So I'm pretty pumped for this. Alright, so now I'm currently driving the machine right now. We're gonna get it unfolded, make sure all the hydraulics are working right, so all the different remotes are all plugged in on the right way, nothing's reversed. And then we're gonna drop it in and make sure that everything's all primed up for hydraulics, the fan and everything, since we hooked it up with seat in it, with hydraulic pressure in it and stuff like that. Unfolding. Alright, so we did all the test folding stuff and everything is working right. We set our hydraulics and that different type of stuff. But now, come to find out, when I was talking about the speed radar for the population and everything for this monitor is reading like a mile an hour higher than what this tractor is saying. We could be going 3 miles an hour down the driveway, and this is going, say we're going 4 to 4.2 sometimes. So I think we're gonna need to recalibrate the radar and the software for the radar in this thing, because I'm gonna guess it's probably not. This probably isn't working right. Granted, because we're plugging into a new tractor, we have to use an adapter piece. We can't plug it right into it. So that kind of makes sense why we would have to do that, if that really is the case. Alright, so we can't tell, we made it to the field. Probably gonna end up doing this whole field, even though we're probably gonna have to mud some soybeans in, slot them in. The closing wheels might not be able to close them all the way, but that's just how it's unfortunately gonna have to be how it's just gonna end up. So now we're gonna do the part where I come into play, and I gotta show him how to set the lines, save them, name them, map them, do all that.
What's wrong? It's your fault.
It probably will be. We'll just catch you guys when everything's going good, because Lee's got to learn and I got to teach. So it's going to be hard to film during that. So guys, It's been probably what, solid 2 hours since we started. Most of it was trying to save new lines for all the ends of the different sides and ends of the fields and everything. Setting up the line because we're running at an angle now on this farm, and also trying to teach him where everything is and how to set everything up. And so this has kind of been getting used to it. Had to fill the planter up once, probably gonna fill it up again in a fair amount of time. Having to go in through a few muddier spots, but it's late enough in the season where it's just time to send it, right?
That's right.
Well, you guys remember what I said about we might need to be filling up on seed shortly? I said that 3 minutes ago. Honestly, maybe not even that. I guess that was pretty good timing for when I said that it was gonna run out. What in the world? This is new. So long story short, so we were filling out the planter. That ended up turning into us running out of seed. So he's gonna go back. He's gonna get another 15-20 more bags to hopefully be able to at least finish this field. So he's gonna drop that wagon off, get some seed in the back of his pickup. And the whole time he's doing that, I'm gonna run the planter. So this is gonna be really new to me, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I might have it. Well, it's happening. We're putting seeds in the ground, as so says by my monitor. So just a little bit of numbers here. We are putting about 120 to 125,000, or where we want it to be, is our target population per acre. We are running about 6.2, 6.5 miles an hour at 1600 RPMs. 12th gear, 56% engine load, 23.5 acres an hour, 5.2 gallons an hour, and about 60% engine load. And waiting from 40 to 60, so we're not pulling this planter very hard. We'll just say that. So yeah, those are some numbers there that we're working with using this tractor. I think we're gonna start planting our soybeans at 6.5 to 6, maybe even 7 sometimes. Mostly because, well, we also have the power for it, and you plant at such high population that even if we don't get great singulation, which just means it's perfect spacing between the seeds or plants, whatever you want to call it. Even if it's not perfect, no one will notice it because our population is so high. Where in corn, you want the best singulation you can get because everyone's going to notice it, and singulation is really, really, really important in corn because your population can be anywhere from 80 to 100,000 seeds per acre less than what it would be if you're planting soybeans. So one thing about going at an angle that isn't so fun is that this field is set up how all these terraces are built. They're all set up for a 12-row planter / 6-row corn head or something, meaning that they measure the distance from the road all the way over to here where all these terraces are. They measure it out by 30 feet, and everywhere every single one of these terraces are, when you go over with the 12-row planter, it goes right over the center of it. Well, that would work great. The problem is, since we're doing this at an angle, it just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work, but oh well, what can you do sometimes? Planting. Well, I got booted. I'm booted out of the planter. So now I'm gonna go send the bird into the air so you guys can see what's going on from an aerial view. again. I'm not so used to this. Already out of seed again. Not in all the rows, just the last 2 or 3. The rest of them are kind of running low. So we just got done filling Dad up, and in the process of doing so, he asked me, "Did you see me on that last round?" I said, "No." And he said, "About got stuck." And I think I see his tracks right up here, so we're gonna park to the side here a little bit, and I'm gonna take a look and see exactly how wet it is. He said he was spinning. His left side of the planter didn't look so hot either, and it looks like how it lines up compared to this pass. It probably was the left side of the planter. So I'm gonna guarantee you I'm in the right area right now. Well, it is. So it's pretty wet right here, but yet there's still some dry dirt. You can see the dust there. So like dry, and then like dry, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I think it explains. I think it explains for itself. Of course, first day we get the tractor out, we have to get it muddy, just to break it in. It's still in its break-in phase right now. Isn't that normally the excuse for those types of people that get stuff stuck or almost stuck? Oh, what's that? You almost got stuck. Oh, look at the mud. Oh. Hey, I did the same thing right there. Okay, well, we'll put that on the list of where not to go after 8/10 of rain. Well, this is not how I wanted this day to go. So I was taking a ride with Dad. We're just kind of talking about on the way down here. Like, man, that right side seems like it's a little bit slower going up or something. I don't know what's going on with that. Didn't think much of it. We raise it, he goes to lower it, and then I see what no farmer wants to see: hydraulic oil spewing all over the place. And so now we can't even raise the thing without it losing all of its hydraulic oil. So, and it sprayed it pretty good. So we gotta go to town, make a hose, so then we can at least get out of here even. Because we can't even get out of here. That tractor's pretty much dead weight right now. So we're gonna have to get out and do all that. So it's going so good until it wasn't. A speedy hose maker, right?
Fastest in the West.
So we took that hose off. Actually, that hose goes from the center of the planter all the way to the other end because it's a wing lift cylinder hose, and so we're gonna have to. That's one of the longest hoses on the planter, of course. I had to bust, but oh well. So we stop at like McDonald's to drive through, get a thing to eat.
Eat?
Because I'm hungry.
Have an appetite?
Because I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. We just got back from town. Dad built the new hose, and we went through a drive-through, ate, and now we're out here. So we're gonna try to hopefully put that back on. I got like 2 or 3 different packs of zip ties to hopefully make it all neat again, so then nobody would ever know what exactly happened. You want to tell them how fast he made this hose?
5 minutes. Couldn't wash my hands.
So more like 4. Okay, so we think we fixed the hose. Dad's up in the tractor right now. He is going to raise it up, lower it, maybe bleed out the system to try to get the air out of the system for the hydraulics and everything. So there's no lag or delay, or you don't have that same hose burst again, and then we have to get a new hose. So we don't really want that. Yeah. There it goes. There goes that side. Alright, so we're still kind of struggling on seed right now. When we went to go get tools to take that hose apart, we went and grabbed 3 other spare bags of seed from last year that we obviously just didn't use. And so we're finally putting them to use this year. We're just trying it with 1 bag. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but oh well. Dad's just using his markers. He's not setting the line or anything. He's just going off of his marker tracks, and it's working just fine. But anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time, guys.